a big part of how I make these formulas. As you can see, I'm not using a scale. I'm just using like my feeling of approximation. It's usually quite accurate. If you do measure them on a scale, they may be off by a few grams or whatever. So a part of what I do is just like with the healing and with the herbs, it's so tactile and intuitive. I just have a feel for the herbs themselves. First you have to have a feel for like which of the herbs in this big family of thousands and thousands of herbs can work together in a positively synergistic way. And then the proportion of each that will kind of balance each other, bringing the best out of each other. And also what you have to do, because when you make herbs for Westerners, kind of a taste bud, you need to taste in a certain way so that it's more supportive of our enjoyments of it, right? I mean, if you just sell herbs to the Asians, many of them just drink whatever, bitter or like sour, they just chuck it down. With the Western palate, you kind of have to make it taste good at the same time. It's just a matter of like feeling the herbs, have a relationship with them. Well, I kind of sit here seemingly just stuffing things into the bottle, but then my being have this sense of how much to put in of each. So if you look at all the bottles, they're pretty consistent. This is how I actually prefer to make herbs. Another thing I would like to mention is that this bottle is slightly different from this bottle in terms of the overall proportion of things. But at the same time, each has its own quality. So the buyer will, by chance, by whatever karma or vibration, will pick up the bottle that he or she vibrates with and use it. So this is like a little bit of the magical alchemy.